He's been making waves in the Philippine Professional Football League, proving to be a real game changer as Kaya-Iloilo FC's midfielder Lucas Del Rosario joins us here tonight to talk about his passion for football and, of course, the secret to his success. Hello, Lucas.
Hi, Erica.
It is so nice to see you outside of the field, of course, and in our studio. Welcome to the Scorecard.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
All right, Lucas, now I know that you've been making waves, especially as a Kaya midfielder, but a lot of netizens have actually been saying that, you know, they consider you as one of the golden boys currently in Kaya. So how do you feel about that?
I feel blessed, honestly. Very grateful for this opportunity to play for such a big club such as Kaya. And it's funny you said midfielder, but I've actually been playing all over the field for Kaya. I've been playing as striker, left wing, attacking mid, so I'm just really enjoying it so far.
Okay, so out of all of these positions, but I know currently you are playing as a midfielder, correct?
Currently,
out of
yes.
all of the positions though that you've played for in Kaya, what's your favorite position?
I'd say my favorite is attacking midfielder.
Attacking midfielder,
Yeah.
Okay, why is that?
I feel like I can be more involved in the game, whereas when you're a striker, as the lone number 9, as I would say, it's hard to get a lot of touches on the ball, whereas if you're in the midfield, you're constantly involved in the game, defensively, offensively, so I prefer that, but obviously I'm happy to play anywhere.
Of course, and you're doing very good at it, Lucas. All right, now can you walk us through your football journey? Like, how did you start? Who was your inspiration? Who even pushed you to play the sport?
I'd say from the start, my 2 older brothers were really what inspired me. So they're the first ones to introduce me to football. I can just remember all my earliest memories. I just remember just playing football with them, going to their games, and they're the ones who really made me fall in love with the game at the start.
So I'm gonna assume that both your brothers are also football players, correct?
Yes.
But they did play in the States.
They played in the States, yes.
Okay, so I know, because I know when I was looking at your Wikipedia earlier, I know that prior to coming here to the Philippines, you also played for a lot of years in the States, correct?
Yes. I was born and raised in the U.S., played most of my my footballing career there. Started mostly with local club teams in North Carolina, and then I eventually got recruited to play at the University of North Carolina.
Cool. Okay, so comparing both Philippine and American football cultures, what do you say is the contrasting difference of both?
I'd actually say it's pretty similar, honestly, because football in the U.S. is not as popular. Obviously, the top sports are basketball and American football.
Well,
so
here too, basketball too, right?
Yeah, that's why I say it's actually pretty similar in terms of popularity and following. But other contrasts, it is a bit more popular in the U.S., I'd say.
Yeah.
There's a more developed professional league, I'd say.
More grassroots programs too, I suppose.
Yeah, more access to fields and stuff like that. So they're a little bit more ahead in the U.S. for sure.
Okay. All right, Lucas. Now, I remember the first time I met you, you still played for Maharlika back then. And now, obviously, you do play for Kaya Iloilo under Coach Noshide, correct?
Yeah.
So how was it like training under such a prominent coach?
It's an amazing experience. He gives us a lot of freedom to play how we want to play, but obviously when he knows when to be strict on us also. So it's a good balance of both, I'd say.
Okay. 2 weeks ago, I remember you were telling me earlier at the makeup room that you shot a winning goal, correct? Winning goal at the Shopee Cup League.
Yeah. I scored the first goal.
Correct. So how was that? Walk us through your thought process when you scored that first goal that put you guys up to the top in that tournament, in that international tournament, might I add?
It was, oh man, I get goosebumps every time I think about it, but it was our last game of the Shopee Cup against a Singaporean team called Lion City Sailors. And so we really just wanted to end with a win. And so I came in as a sub. It's pouring rain in Binyan, so it makes it like extra dramatic, you know?
I know, I was just gonna say, that looks so picturesque.
Yeah. And so I got subbed on in the second half, and I remember there was a long ball to our left wing, Shuto. It was bouncing a bit, and then he just took a shot. And in my head, I looked at the goalie, I was like, I can see him like saving the ball. Like, I need to be in the right space to follow it up.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened. He pushed the ball out, and I was right there to just follow it up, and I scored.
That is amazing. I mean, it's players like you guys who slowly put the Philippine football on the map, you know, on the international map, actually. All right, Lucas, now let's take a good look at our art card right here on the screen, okay? Come, you can join me, Lucas.
Right.
As you can see, these are probably, you know, 4 of the best forwards that we have currently in football, right? So we have here Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Neymar, and Kylian Mbappe. Now, I'm gonna ask you first, who is your favorite amongst the 4 and why?
My favorite is Messi.
Messi,
sure.
okay, why? Why is this Argentinian great your favorite?
Just, in my opinion, he's the greatest footballer of all time. Just so dominant in almost every aspect of football, so
I can
I'd say
completely
Messi.
agree, but apparently we have a lot of Ronaldo fans watching here in the studio. But you know what? I am completely on the same page with you on this. Okay, now my next question for you, Lucas, is if these greats were to play solo against each other, who do you think would win and why?
I'd have to say Messi.
Messi again. Okay, why?
I think he would just outscore everyone on
Okay.
the pitch.
He has pretty good defense too, I would say.
Yeah, I think I saw one interview recently of one of his teammates saying that he was very underrated defensively. So
Underrated defensively. I would have to agree with that. Okay, what if you tried the team 2-on-2 together? Who would you put in the same team? And why do you think they would work best with each other?
I would put Messi and Neymar.
Okay, Messi and Neymar, and obviously Cristiano and Mbappe. Why did you decide on those teams?
I said Messi and Neymar because they have experience playing together at Barcelona already.
Right.
And the things that they did there at that club were beautiful to watch. So I'm sure they could continue to to play together.
I agree. I love that. I love those insights. Guys, do not be mad, okay? For whatever opinions Lucas puts on the show. But again, Lucas, thank you so much. It was lovely getting to know your story and continue inspiring all of our aspiring Filipino football players. Thank you, Lucas.
Thank you.